Hi, I am Miss Amy, and for this video, we are going to talk about the computer system. Ano nga ba yung sinasabing computer system? It is more than just a computer. Pag sinabing more than just a computer, it is a combination of components working together to perform a specific task. Meaning, may mga parts or components na pinagsama-sama to work as one. Ano nga ba yung mga components na yon? We have three components to build a computer system. We have the hardware, the software, and then the peopleware. As this video goes by, we will discuss these three. First, we have the hardware. It is the physical, touchable, electronic, and mechanical components of the computer system. What is this? It is the tangible part. Ano yung tangible? Ito yung nahahawakan natin physically. So, kung ano man yung nakikita nyo physically or nahahawakan or dinadaluyan ng kuryente sa inyong computer system, yun ang sinasabing hardware. The hardware has four types. We have the input, the output, ports, and then the cables and the wires. Ano nga ba ang sinasabing input? It accepts data and instructions from the user or from another computer system. From the word itself, in, papasok, put, nilagay. Nilagay, papasok sa inyong computer system. Meron tayong devices na naglalagay ng mga data or information sa ating computer. So, we have two types of input devices. We have the keyboard entry, so it is the data entered through a keyboard into the computer. Paano po yun? You use your keyboard to input text, letters, numbers, space, shortcuts, and a lot more. So, ginagamit natin ang keyboard to put or to enter the data. And then we have the direct entry, a form of input that does not require data to be keyed by someone sitting at a keyboard. So, hindi natin ginagamit yung keyboard to input something on our computer. So, there are devices that are used to enter or to input on our computer, such as the command. There are three categories of direct entry. First, we have the pointing devices. An input device used to screen or move the pointer. So, ang ating screen, kung mapapansin nyo, merong maliit na arrow na gumagalaw dyan. And to move it, we need to use a device. What is that device? It may be a mouse. It may be touchscreen, light pen, and a digitizer tablet. So, those are examples of pointing devices. So, next we have the scanning devices. They are capable of reading paper-printed text or diagrams and converting the information into a form that the user can use. So these devices can scan pictures, text, words, barcodes, and a lot more. So example of this is the image scanner and the barcode reader. Para saan po yung image scanner? For example, you have your answer on your work text, and then you have to put your answer on your computer. So you are going to use the image scanner to scan the hard copy, and then it will make a soft copy on your computer. It will put the soft copy on your computer. While, ano naman yung sinasabing barcode reader? If you have experience going to the grocery store, malls, department stores, kapag bumili kayo ng isang product at dinala nyo sa cashier, pinapunch niya yon. Gagamitin niya yung barcode reader to read the barcode on your product or dun sa bibilhin mo. That is to know the price and then to input that price on the computer. So that is scanning devices. You are putting something on your computer through scanning. And then we have the voice input device or ang ating microphone. Audio input devices, also known as voice or speech recognition systems, allow the user to send audio signals to a computer for processing, recording, or executing demands. Ginagamit ang ating voice input device mag-record ng audio or voice, katulad ng ginagawa ng ating mga musicians, nagre-record sila ng voice for our music. And then, you can also execute commands. Paano po yun? Have you heard the words, "Okay, Google," "Siri," or "Alexa"? Ginagamit yung voice recognition system para mag-command doon sa ating computer or sa cellphone or sa tablet. Just like Google, if you command Google to search something, for example, "Okay, Google, what is microphone?" Then, your computer or Google will give the definition of the microphone. Audio input devices like microphones allow users to speak to the machine to record a voice message or navigate applications. Ginagawa din natin yan ngayon sa klase. We record our voice and then we send it through our chats. Those are the three categories of the input devices. First, we have the pointing devices, we have the scanning devices, and then we have the voice input devices. So, kung may input, meron tayong output. Kung may papasok, merong palabas. So, ano naman yung sinasabing output devices? They are any computer hardware component that shows results. So, kung yung input, naglalagay ka ng data, nag-enter ka ng information, or nagbibigay ka ng command, yung output naman ang magbibigay ng product or outcome, or yung result ng ginawa mo sa iyong computer. So, after the computer processes the input, binibigay niya yung result ng iyong ginawa. We have the following examples of the output devices. First, we have the computer display monitor or mas tinatawag nating monitor. It uses the text and graphics. It displays information in visual form. So, kung ano man ang ginagawa natin sa computer, pinapakita niya, dine-display niya. The part of the monitor showing the information is called the terminal for screen or video display. Next, we have the LCD projectors. It utilizes two sheets of polarizing material with a liquid crystal solution between them. The electrical current that passes through the liquid aligns the crystal so that light cannot pass through them. Ang LCD projectors ay ginagamit kung hindi kayang magpalabas sa maraming tao kasi ang monitor masyadong maliit. So, yung LCD projectors, pinapalapad niya ngayon yung ating screen. Third, we have the smart board, a type of display board with a touch-sensitive transparent panel that covers the board, like a touchscreen. So, it is like the projector. It projects what is being displayed on our monitor. Pero, ito ay interactive. How is that possible? So, it is touch-sensitive. It is like a touchscreen na pwede mong galaw-galawin. Next, we have the printer, a tool which prints text or images on a paper. I know you are already familiar with this. It is used to print our files or pictures. So, kung ano yung soft copy, ginagawa niyang hard copy. There are 5 types of printer. We have the inkjet or bubble jet printer, laser printer, LCD or LED printer, the line printer, and then the thermal printer. Last example of output device is the speaker. It is used to play the sound. This can be built into the system unit or attached to the cables. Speakers are used to hear the sounds on your computer. So, pinapalabas niya yung tunog sa ating computer. It may be built-in, nasa loob na siya ng computer, or it may be attached externally. So, gagamitan natin siya ng cables para makonect. So, gamit natin siya sa pagpapatugtog ng music or ng sound effects sa ating computer. It lets you hear music from the machine or hear the sound effects. Those are examples of output devices. Now, let's proceed to the ports. It is the external connecting sockets on the outside of the computer. Meron tayong built-in components and parts sa ating computer. Pero meron tayong mga external devices na gustong i-connect sa ating computer, such as the keyboard, the mouse, the speaker, printer, projector, etc. So, ginagamit natin yung ports para makonect yung mga external devices sa ating computer. Lastly, we have the cables and the wires. So, paano mo nga naman mako-connect yung external devices sa ports sa ating computer kung wala kang cables and wires? The wires are the path of the electricity or the signals on your computer. And then, what is the cable? It is usually two or more wires running side by side and bonded, twisted, or braided together to form a single assembly. So, ang cables ay pinagsama-samang wires. Kung matatandaan natin, ang hardware may apat na type. We have the input devices, the output devices, the ports, and then lastly, we have the cables and the wires. So, kung may hardware, meron tayong tinatawag na software. It is the collection of instructions also known as the program. Kung meron tayong physical or nahahawakan na form, meron tayong program. So, it directs the hardware for successful operations. We have two main types of software. First, we have the system software. It is any software required to support the production of execution of application programs. So, hindi ito yung applications, hindi ito yung apps. Bagkus, ito yung operating system of our computer. It allows the applications to run on our computer. Common operating systems include the Windows, the Macintosh operating system, or we have our Windows 7, Windows 8, 9, 10, 11, etc. And then iOS and Android for our cell phones or our other devices. Another type of software which is the application software. It is designed to assist the user in performing a single or multiple task. Yan ngayon yung mga binubuksan natin sa ating computer such as the Microsoft or the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or the Photoshop, Paint, and kagaya sa ating cellphone, meron tayong Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, ML, Wild Rift, LOL, etc. And then, kung may hardware, may software, hindi pwedeng mawala yung ating Peopleware. They are the user of the computer. Oo, functional si computer pero hindi siya gagana unless may mag-turn on sa ating computer. Sila ang Peopleware. This makes the computer user an important part of the computer system. They are the students, kayo, the parents, the teachers like us, accountants, engineers, doctors, and other professionals that uses the computer. So, yun ngayon ang bumubuo sa ating computer system. The software, the hardware, and then the Peopleware. So, that ends our lesson for this video. I hope marami kayong natutunan and see you on our next lesson.